Hey guys, Tim up for another vlog. Yeah, I made another vlog today, but it's not going to be a traditional one where you hear me rant and scream and yell. No. That's not going to be done for a long while. Today is for the enjoyment, and I actually do have something more to talk about. It's hot outside, excuse me. Now, I've had conflicting opinions in the past, so don't hold me to this. But there's this really fun Nintendo 3DS game out there. That's right, I said it. One of which I used to bash. Actually, two, because this franchise did start on the Nintendo DS. This year, Nintendo, I'll put an exact date if you're, historians that follow me want to know. They released a mini app on the 3DS. Steel Diver Sub Wars. And I happened to pick it up because they gave it to me through Spot Pass, which is a really neat thing for the 3DS to do. It downloads software for you, even trial software. So why do I like this, you may ask? Here, I'm going to shut this off actually. I'm going to try to find some gameplay out here so I can help illustrate what I'm trying to say. I first played this last night. My first time playing it. I took a while because I was skeptical about it. I went online on the online play, which costs 1 play coin. That's right, 1. That's not a big deal, guys. There is a premium version of this game you could buy that comes with subs you can unlock, and patterns, and more crew members that you can put in your sub. It's only $9.99, and they may do a sale on it one day. Who knows? I can say this game is really enjoyable for those who like really hectic vehicle games. Fans of others, I would say simulation, but it's not. Just marine combat or well, fans of Ace Combat kind of games, maybe. But it's not planes or anything. It's submarines, so don't worry about having inverted controls because it's not evident in this game. I think there is an option actually where you can invert your controls if you want to. This game has a lot of options when you're in combat. You can surface and get more air, which you can use frequently for a masker, but you can only use it one to 3 times, depending on your situation. What the masker will do is the masker allows you to go completely invisible, which allows for quick getaways, or it allows you to trick your opponent, so you can get a shot on them and they won't know about it. It is frequently used online as a way to avoid shots, because while you are in the masker, it is harder for them to know what exact spot you are in. So they have to guess where you're at. It's like an advanced version of playing Battleship, except there's no ships, just submarines. There's a homing torpedo, which you can use up to 3 times. After those 3 times, you will have to blow up the computers in the match, the computer-controlled subs in the match, to hopefully get more homing torpedo ammunition. Certain ships have more torpedo stock. The ones you unlock are the ones in regular play, or the ones you get with the premium version, and then unlock in single play. Certain ships will have different attributes or looks. Certain will have more crew members you could put in, or certain ships will also have more torpedo stock, which you probably will need because for my ship, the one I use, the normal one, my nose is a little fucked today. Excuse me. The one, basically, that you get at the start of the game, I decked out, and it has, I think, 6 max torpedoes you could use. These are regular torpedoes. You don't have to restock them. They reload on their own after you get done shooting them. Shit. I can assure you, for those who are up at the fence, this may not be a game you want to play. But I can say this, the gameplay is fun. The gameplay is fun, especially, like I said, for that online play. You can go online and face random people or players around your skill level. It'll put you on teams, and you go take out the enemy team. It's like a normal multiplayer game. There are issues to this. Nintendo Network, the Nintendo Network, and I'll say this. The online, especially when you're playing on the worldwide section instead of regional, pretty laggy. You will be facing Japanese people and other foreigners, and the connection between your servers and their servers are bad. There will be frequent lagging going on, which means players, submarines teleporting or stuttering, and hits not going through. But the hit detection is fixed. If they do lag and they get hit anyway, they will get hit anyway. So don't worry about it. It won't be a big problem. It will visually, because players just want their action to be fluid, not stuttery like that. The frame rate is to be expected of a 3DS title. It's not 60, it's 30, maybe 45. And really, this game is fun for those who want to pick it up. It's free to play. Download it off the eShop if you didn't get it through Spot Pass. Just flick on your Wi-Fi switch and go to the eShop. It's free. No strings attached except for the premium version, which isn't really that much money. It's $10, and most intermediately fun games on the eShop are priced at $10 anyway. So you get one $20 card, and you're good. So that's Steel Diver Sub Wars. The review I can say for this game right here. I can't set it up like that. I'll put it in my hands. But basically, I can give this. I'd like to give this a. I'll give it an easy 6 out of 10 because I took off a lot of points because of stuttering online issues, some graphical problems. Most maps are really small, so you definitely don't want that for fans of big games. There is a lot of maps to play, actually. I think there's like 6 or 7 maps you can play. They don't give you any maps whatsoever in the premium version, so don't look to be getting substantial content because it's not happening, unfortunately. Sorry, my 3D slider was on. This game is really enjoyable, guys. I hope you pick it up. It's free, no strings attached, like I said, and the graphics and the gameplay are spot on. In fact, you can run through a match using entirely button controls or entirely touchscreen controls. The chat in the game is very unique. It doesn't use a little type the thing. No keyboard, guys. They made it centered around submarine and marine combat, which you would be using Morse code to communicate, which means taps on the screen. So it sounds good, and it's a really good innovative thing to put in this game because the game is about submarines, and they kept that theme. There's a special Nintendo cameo in this game, I want to say. There's a Peppy Hare cameo from Star Fox, and there's also a Star Fox ship from Star Fox 64 in there. that you can unlock only with the premium version. It looks good, I'll tell you that. It's got the stuff. It's got the Great Fox emblem on the back of it, and it has the colors of the Great Fox. But it's a submarine. It may be an official submarine that was in the game, because I don't know why they would derive anything and just make it new. But there you go. Alright, so you got my verdict, you have my response to the game, and this is Retro Video Game Nerd signing out. Pick up Steel Diver Sub Wars from the Nintendo eShop. It is free, it is fun, it is unique, it has a lot of strong points, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you see me online, my name will be Tim on there after my me. That's registered on my Nintendo Network account. If you see me online, post a comment on this video if you can find it. Thank you, and enjoy Game Smart. Forgot to say, this is some review fail, so don't do this. Don't ever make a recording after you originally end it. Forgot to say some things about Sub Wars. Inside the game, inside the online mode and single player, there will be a lot of crew members and allies you can rescue simply by finding them on the map. On the radar, on the sonar feature, when you ping them, they will become purple dots. Finding these crew members gives you a wide variety of stat changes and abilities you can use for your sub. And I will say this, they do help out. One of the first allies I rescued personally was through the internet mode, and it will give you hints on where to find these crew members, by the way. It's through the internet mode in the match I was playing globally. It was called... Actually, I'm going to boot up the game real fast and tell you. Come on. I'm not going to take too long with this explanation because this is stuff I should have said initially. While this is loading up, I'll tell you a few more things. The masker can only, like I said, can only be used 3 times. I think there are subs that allow more, but the masker runs on air supply, and to get this air back after using the masker, you have to surface. Voice command will tell you to surface even if you're full on air. I don't know why this is. Maybe the game wants you to surface regularly so you don't get hit. Because being submerged a long time will allow them to ping you. And if you're surfaced, they'll have to at least look up to see where you're at. The view is limited. So, yeah. Submarine. I'll show you the submarines I was using, like the color palettes and whatnot. Here's the ones I am using currently. Those were 2 of the patterns. And those are all the patterns, I think. I'm using the Garfish, which is the first ship, and it has medium stats. Here's the crew member I unlocked. Number 28, Sonar Man. He boosts your sonar range so that you can find opponents from more distance. Yesterday I also unlocked number 30, Torpedo Ace C, which gives you 2 more torpedoes. So you'll be boosted to 8. But it takes away from your submerged speed. While you're underwater, you will go 1 point or 1 stat slower. And that's my ship in Steel Diver.
Ready torpedo.